is here. These are the problems. How can we find a way out? Whiners say it can't be done. And that's why the energy level goes down as well. The whole thing goes down as well. So it is, I believe, if you ask yourselves the right questions, agar aap apne aap se sahi sawal पूछेंगे, तो people, how their perspective shifts. If they start looking, agar ye job na hoti, ye mera apna kaam hota, how would I be doing it? You see an entirely different set of answers come up. And you'll counter that by saying, okay, but realistically, at the end of the day, it's only a job. I invite you, hello, I invite you, track the career graphs of people with both the mindsets. जो कहते हैं ये सिर्फ job है, या जो कहते हैं no, I want to, what would I do if this was my own business? Top performing salespeople in America, these statistics are from life insurance salesperson. One of the hardest things to sell, market that is saturated, especially in a country like United States. They wanted to find out, जब recession हुआ, कितना कुछ हुआ, तो जो top 3% पे जो लोग थे, वो क्या सोच रहे थे? What was their mindset? One thing in common was, they did not look at their jobs as jobs, they looked at their jobs as their own businesses. Right? 6 months, if the company is not doing right, would the owner shut it down? No. He'll just say, okay, fine, we know these are the problems, let's find solutions to them. So entrepreneurial mindset is this: if a man does only what is required from him, he's a slave. He's only doing what is asked from him. When he chooses choice. Hello, life is a choice. When he chooses to give more than is being asked from him, that's when he becomes free. There's a story from a very famous... The next thing that this driver says astonished this guy so much, he had to write a case study on him. He said, sir, जितने टाइम में मैं आपका लगेज गाड़ी में रख रहा हूं, आप कुछ मिनट लेकर मेरी मिशन स्टेटमेंट पढ़ेंगे? Taxi driver in New York has a mission statement? This guy's okay. इसको laminated card देता है, simple 2 lines. My mission is to get you to your destination quickly. How many of you have a mission statement for your life? Raise your hands. How many of you are familiar with the mission or the vision of your organization? Raise your hands. Excellent. I believe this taxi driver was running a limousine service. Next thing he would do is, he says, sir, I know airlines these days, they are cutting on the costs. You might be hungry. I have some sandwiches. Would you like to eat something? Now this guy, he wants to test him. Kitna aage ja sakta hai? He said, I want something to drink. He said, what would you like, sir? Juice, Coke? He said, no, I want a diet Coke. He said, with ice or without? This guy's going crazy. He said, what's your name? He said, Valley. Valley, kya tu hamesha itna pagal hota tha? Ya something happened recently? He said, no, sir. आज से 2 साल पहले मैं भी न्यूयॉर्क में बाकी सारे टैक्सी ड्राइवर्स की तरह था. I was a duck. What do ducks do? Quack, 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 quack. Yes or no? They complain. Things are so bad. I'm so old. Wish I would have gone to that business school and things would be different right now. I was complaining. I was grumbling. He said, then I heard a speaker on the radio. और ये मेरा next message है आपके लिए. You don't need a whole book to change your life. You don't need a whole seminar, whole movie. One idea. सिर्फ एक idea जो emotionally can hit you and wake you up. He said, I heard the speaker on the radio, and the speaker said, don't be a duck, be an eagle. Don't be a duck in life, be an eagle. What do eagles do? They fly high. They rise above the crowd. They find ways of doing things differently. He said, I got the message. He said, I told myself, I am 55 years old. I can't go to an MBA right now. I've been driving a taxi all my life. What can I do right now to change my life? He said about the money part, this year I've doubled my tips. Next year I'm looking at them making 3 times. Sir, आप lucky हैं, मैं आपको आज line में मिल गया. I don't stand in lines anymore. I have a business card. My regular customers, they either call me in advance or leave a message on my answering machine. I don't stand in lines anymore. This is what people who decide to go the extra step, what they get in life. So my friends, the most important question to ask is on the job is not, what am I getting? मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? ये बताइए. That's not the most important question. You have a whole journey ahead of you. I believe the most important question is, who am I becoming here? What you are getting can be taken away from you, yes or no? Any day, yes or no? Who you are becoming, choice by choice, decision by decision, moment by moment, that is a wealth that nobody can take away from you. So ask not, what am I getting? Ask, who am I becoming here? That's your real wealth.